The morning before my manager had to go to the airport, we decided to go to the famous bagel spot, Russ and Daughters, which was originally owned by a man named Russ, who was blessed with 3 daughters, hence the name Russ and Daughters. I personally got the classic smoked salmon cream cheese bagel with red onions and tomatoes, and boy was it one of the best bagels I've ever had. Not far from Russ and Daughters, I headed straight towards Hudson Yards to revisit the vessel. This time, I wanted to see it up close during the daytime. The building's copper hue was striking compared to my first night in New York. It stands out beautifully among the surrounding architecture, and it was magnificent. Near the entrance was the High Line, which is a public park program to allow people to walk around the city in a very safe space.
I'm currently on the High Line. My manager just went to the airport and now I'm all alone, so I'm walking around New York. I'm going to head south and just explore all day today.
As I was walking along the High Line, I came across this beautiful artwork and seating area and decided to take a quick break, but also enjoy the leftover halal guys I had from yesterday's evening. I enjoy visiting museums in LA. Particularly my favorite one is Hauser Wirth. So when I discovered that they had several locations in New York, I made sure to visit Hauser Wirth during my visit. Fortunately, while walking down south of the High Line, I found one nearby. I immediately walked in, and as you can see, there were various artworks on the first level. I especially enjoyed the room adjacent to the lobby, where you entered a darkened space filled with displays, complete with furniture resting on rugs, sitting amidst the various seats, creating a truly immersive atmosphere. Despite its size, the second floor showcased a diverse collection of paintings and plants, while the third floor offered a stark contrast with abundant natural lighting streaming in from the roof, illuminating an array of sculptures throughout the space. I was surprised because not too far from Hauser Wirth, there was a second location nearby. As you enter into Hauser Wirth, you could see a room full of paintings and drawings, and this one actually reminded me of the LA location. Just how simple it was displaying all of the art pieces, and I enjoyed looking at each individual artworks that were on display. In the other room, it looked like it was a bar. You could tell that the art installation here was trying to create a whole new, different atmosphere in this bar setting. This location was quite smaller than the other location, but I was able to quickly look around and then head over to the Chelsea Market.
Just left Chelsea Market and I'm heading over to Little Island, which is this artificial park. I heard about it from my friend Joe. He had mentioned that I should head over there whenever I have a chance, so I'm heading over there right now. That was really cool. You would see people kind of playing around with hula hoops, and there's this musical steps and some visuals that were available for everyone to play with. Yeah, that was actually really nice. manager, and I love New York. I think there's a lot to do here, and it's definitely like LA on steroids because there's just so many different neighborhoods and pockets of like parts of the city that I love. And yeah, I don't know, it just made me feel like it's similar to LA. The thing is that I don't think I could actually live here as much as I think that I could find a lot of things to do like I did with LA. LA is definitely home. I don't know if I would actually live out here, but I definitely enjoy my time in New York. There's just so much to see, and I feel like I'm trying to get everything in before I leave. I always, for some reason, have this mentality that I'm not going to be able to come back. And who knows, maybe I will, but for the time being, I'm trying to do everything as much as I can. Earlier, I went to go back to the vessel to go see it during the daytime, and then I went on the High Line. It's like this really cool sidewalk that's kind of raised above the ground, and it allows people to just walk freely without, you know, any concern. I ended up taking a break and ate the rest of my halal guys that I got from the day before, and then along the way I stopped at Comme des Garcons. For those of you who don't know, I really like Comme des Garcons because they have hearts on their products. I mean, obviously that's their logo, but I really love hearts. There we couldn't record anything, but I did take some photos. And then afterwards I went to 2 different locations of Hauser Wirth. I usually go to the one in Los Angeles in the Arts District, so I just wanted to see what it was like here in New York. I think they have a 3rd location that I don't think I'll be able to check out, which is up in Soho, but I did get to see the 2 other exhibits near Chelsea. Afterwards, I went to go to the Chelsea Market, which is like this really cool food hall. I noticed that there was long lines for this one Chinese/Taiwanese place, and apparently there's also like the #1 tacos there that had huge lines. I wasn't able to get anything there only because I'm not very hungry right now, but after checking out the Chelsea Market, I went to Little Island, which earlier I had mentioned that it is actually a cool park that New York decided to build during the pandemic and then opened it up to the public. I really like the park because it was designed beautifully, as well as they kept in mind of this playful aspect. I wanted to see it for myself because it was near the market, as well as on my way to the 9/11 memorial / Staten Island ferry. But yeah, okay, so I gotta get going because the sun is about to set, but I wanted to record and show you what the view was like as of right now. Going to Staten Island. I'm currently on the Staten Island ferry and we're heading over to the Statue of Liberty. It's a free service that they provide here in New York, and I think this is the closest I can get to the Statue of Liberty without going up to the very, very top. I wanted to come in case if I don't get a chance to go later this weekend, but yeah, I'm sitting outside. I think it might be a little cold once the ferry actually moves. If it gets too cold, then I might go back inside, but I've walked a lot and now it's just time for me to just relax and enjoy the views of New York. Just left and it's moving pretty slow, but it's moving, and I didn't realize how cold it was. You can see my back.
Welcome aboard the Staten Island ferry. This ferry is preparing to depart. Please take a moment and pay attention to the following safety announcements. If you are in need of assistance, please contact one of the crew members that are on station while the ferry is in operation. Please familiarize yourself with placards containing crew member station location and other safety-related information posted throughout the ferry. Stay off all stairways and landings while the ferry is approaching the terminal and docking. There are life jacket storage areas as well as donning instructions plainly posted and located throughout the ferry in case their use is required. In case of an emergency, you will receive instructions from public address
Des Garcon.
directing your action.
All passengers must take this time.
Oh shoot, I think it's here. Taking you with me. Yay! I got some New York style pizza. It was like close to my hotel. My feet are hurting because I walked about 30,000 steps today. Gotta get something that was close by but also cheap. I got the whole pie to myself.